Welcome to War India News Hour. Crypto startups versus blockchain startups in India. There are many Indian companies working actively in the crypto space. India's crypto industry attracts foreign funds, but local investors remain wary. Cryptocurrency has seen tremendous growth in the last 1 year, and from a consumer and technology standpoint, India is an important destination for cryptos. The venture capital companies including Sequoia Capital India, Lightspeed India, Elevation Capital and others are warming up to India's cryptocurrency and blockchain industry. Several international funds such as Pantera Capital and Coinbase Ventures and entrepreneurs investors like Mark Cuban have been investing in blockchain and crypto startups founded by Indians. The absence of regulatory approval and the possibility of a blanket ban has, however, kept most of Indian funds at bay despite the heightened interest in crypto and blockchain. Despite the regulatory uncertainty and the volatility of cryptocurrencies, Indian startups in the space saw funding grew 73% in the first 6 months of calendar 2021 compared to the whole of 2020. Total funding year to date in 2021 stood at $50.3 million against the $28.85 million raised by cryptocurrency-based startups in 2020 according to data from Traxin. A report says the lockdown in 2020 had led to increased activity in the cryptocurrency market as retail and institutional investors turned to this investment avenue as volatility hit the stock market. Blockchain faces hurdles including volatility in cryptocurrency pricing and confusion and misunderstanding from many consumers about the technology and related financial services, experts say. Let's look into today's headlines in War India. Twitter officials to face Shashi Tharoor-led parliamentary panel. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Information Technology headed by Congress MP Shashi Tharoor will hear views from Twitter and the IT Ministry on the subject with special emphasis on women's security in the digital space. Top officials of Twitter are being called at a time when the government has clashed with the Twitter over a range of issues including its stand on the new IT rules and the recent inciting communal hate over posts on an assault on a Muslim man in Uttar Pradesh, Ghaziabad on June 5th. Zomato to invest $100 to $120 million in online grocery startup Grofers. The food delivery platform Zomato is moving ahead to purchase a stake in Grofers with a whopping investment of $100 to $120 million in the online grocery startup at a valuation of $1 billion. It seems the deal between Zomato and Grofers is almost done, but it is a financial transaction at this stage. It is very close to completion. A merger might happen at a later stage, but not now, as it may lead to a delay in Zomato's IPO launch. WhatsApp's India grievance officer is not a company employee. It seems the intermediaries are scared to appoint a direct employee as the grievance officer under the payroll of the headquarters. In India, few of them have given the address of the Indian law firms as their communication address. The recent news of WhatsApp's grievance officer Paresh B. Lal is not an employee of the company but a senior associate at AZB and Partners, one of India's leading corporate law firms that counts WhatsApp as one of its clients. Centrum BharatPe get RBI approval for PMC Bank takeover. The Reserve Bank of India has given its in-principle approval to Centrum Financial Services for the takeover of scam-hit Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank. Financial services firm Centrum will be allowed to set up a small finance bank with the PMC takeover. The multi-state cooperative lender was on the verge of collapse when the regulator seized it on 24th of September 2019, capped cash withdrawals and launched an investigation into its accounting lapses. YNI raises $140 million led by SoftBank Vision Fund 2. The Palo Alto-based startup into the sector of artificial intelligence, YNI Systems, founded by former Infosys CEO Vishal Sikka, has raised $140 million in a Series B round of funding led by SoftBank Vision Fund 2. The startup will use the capital to accelerate the delivery of its human-centered AI platform and products to enterprises worldwide. We have been working hard to build a better AI platform, one that puts human judgment at the center of systems that bring vast AI capabilities to amplify human potential, Sikka said in the statement. That's it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. Stay tuned. Thank you.